Ba-da-ba-bum. KSO News with your topics, earthquakes and volcanoes. Sponsored by Krish Soda, cooler than Miss Bad. Plate tectonics. Scientist named Alfred Venner came with the theory of plate tectonics. He believed that the continents were one big continent called Pangaea. Its different types of boundaries are divergent, convergent, and transform. Transforms almost like friction, and they rub against each other. Divergent, they split apart, and convergent goes together. Scientists believe that Pangaea is all of the continents, because that's kind of like South America, Africa, India, Australia over here. Then you have Antarctica right here, and then Asia and Europe up here. And believe that the continents will keep going and they'll form Pangaea once again. All you need to know about volcanoes. Volcanoes are an opening in the Earth's crust with hot magma coming out. When magma comes out of the volcano, it is lava. The three types of volcanoes are cinder cone, composite, and shield. So cinder cone has this kind of bowl shape in it called a caldera. Composite is volcanoes, kind of the steep ones that are most common, and shield, volcanoes that have look from shield from above. Supervolcano. Supervolcanoes have much more magma than normal volcanoes. The supervolcano has not erupted in over 74,000 years. It's not a real supervolcano because we have no evidence of a supervolcano exploding. How volcanoes form. A volcano forms when tectonic plates crash into each other. Once magma or lava comes out of a volcano, it will explode.
At its creation, the Earth stored considerable amounts of energy beneath its crust. Volcanic activity can last several millions of years.
That's the video there, and then to see how volcanoes are formed, this kind of I need to show you. Oops. So you see up here, it's forming a mountain with also a volcano when they push against each other. And that's what happens at a convergent boundary. Famous volcanoes. Mount St. Helens. Mount St. Helens was the volcano that erupted in Washington, D.C. Yellowstone volcano is a supervolcano, very dangerous, and has not exploded in over 100,000 years. Mount Vesuvius, do not know about that one. And Mauna Loa is one of the major volcanoes that formed Hawaii. Pompeii, the volcano that destroyed Pompeii. We have found solid figures and shells in them. And this is a picture of Mount St. Helens. It is a cinder cone, and this is the caldera I was talking about. This bowl shape. The Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is volcanoes around the Pacific tectonic plate. The plate is in the Pacific Ocean. So all these yellow dots are where volcanoes are formed. And you kind of see they're all around this plate that goes like this. That's the Pacific plate. Kind of confusing at first, but you guys will understand when you're older. All you need to know about earthquakes. Earthquakes. An earthquake is when the earth shakes the crust. Not everyone can feel the earthquake. The crust is this part right here, this brown part on the model. And then over here, this is what a really bad earthquake can do. But Utah has very minor ones and shouldn't do this to your house. Earthquakes occur. How do earthquakes occur? Earthquakes occur when transform boundaries rub against each other. So your friction thing, put your hands together and kind of use your friction, but kind of hold. And then once they move, they kind of go fast, and that's how the earthquake happens. When there's too much pressure in the boundary, an earthquake will happen. Here's a video of an earthquake.
Much more similar to the Mexican
at UC Santa Cruz.
fighting with us.
That's a very bad earthquake. Famous earthquakes. The 1906 San Francisco earthquake. The 1964 Alaska earthquake. And the Haiti earthquake. Oh yeah, and the 1985 Mexico City earthquake. Faults. There's a normal fault, a reverse or thrust wall, a strike slip, and those are the faults. So over here, as you can tell, this is a reverse fault, so it kind of, you have flat terrain, it kind of goes up. A normal fault will go down, and a strike slip will go sideways, and that's how earthquakes happen. Earthquake, the one we have, for earthquakes, the fault in Utah is the I can't remember. Interesting facts. The scientists thought that Alfred Wegener's idea on plate tectonics were fake.
With his continental drift. By 1915 we called it continental drift. It caused a rift with his fellow scientists who sang, Alfred Wegener, you are a crazy man. Alfred Wegener, you are a crazy little man.
Utah has very little earthquakes, and there's a fault, and it's called the Washington Fault. No, I can't remember. And then there's a volcano in St. George. There's like two more and volcanoes in Utah, but they're all extinct, so nothing will happen to us. About the Arthur, here's my amazing pick. My name is Krish. I did this because I know this topic the best. I'm amazing at this PowerPoint, and I am a black belt. You will like this PowerPoint because I'm Anisha's brother. That is me. And thank you for watching. Bye. The fault is called the Wasatch Fault. That is what the fault in Utah is called, the Wasatch Fault.